Hello, this video is designed for those who have college algebra credits to let them know what courses are available at the University of Houston after college algebra. This video is designed for students transferring to the University of Houston from a community college, but it will also be useful for those U of H students who have college algebra credit and would like to know what they can take next. So if you have college algebra credit, which courses are you ready for? We have 5 courses in our catalog that have college algebra as a prerequisite. They are Math 1312, Introduction to Math Reasoning, Math 1313, Finite Mathematics, Math 1314, Calculus for Business and Life Sciences, Math 1330, Pre-Calculus, and Math 2311, Statistics. I'd like to take a minute and tell you a little bit about what's covered in each of these courses so you know what to choose. First of all, Math 1312, Introduction to Math Reasoning, is at the core the basic ideas of mathematical logic and proof. It is done in the process of teaching you geometry, while you're learning about lines and angles, parallel lines, triangles, quadrilaterals, circles, and other polygons and other surfaces and solids. You are learning a little bit about mathematical logic and proof. Our next course is Math 1313, Finite Mathematics. Finite Mathematics covers a little bit of cost, profit, and revenue functions, solving systems of equations, linear programming problems, financial math, some sets and counting, probability, and the basics of statistics. Our next course is Math 1314, Calculus for Business and Life Sciences. This is a calculus course for those who do not need the rigorous course that is designed for engineers and some science majors, but it is a calculus course. We currently offer this course using the dynamic mathematical software called GeoGebra. What this does for us is it allows us to let the software do much of the tedious algebra so that we can understand the calculus and solve problems. This includes finding regression models, learning the calculus of limits and derivatives, applications of derivative, finding definite integrals and applications, functions of two variables, and optimizing functions of two variables. Our next course is Math 1330, Pre-Calculus. Pre-Calculus is our course designed for those who need to get ready for our engineering and math calculus sequence. It is a rigorous algebraic and trigonometric course. So you need to take this if you're getting ready to take calculus. It is not a simple course for those who just need an extra course. You cover polynomial and rational functions, trigonometry, graphing trigonometry, applications, and analytic geometry, including conic sections. And our last course is Math 2311 Statistics, covers probability and reasoning, distributions, sampling, estimation, hypothesis, and statistical inference. So this is a little bit about our 5 courses. How do you choose? Well, the basic answer to that question is you ask your academic advisor. Some of these courses are required for different majors. Some count, some don't. Your academic advisor will know what you should take for your major. And then you can also check the requirements for your major yourself. What we as lecturers in the math department want you to know is that these courses are independent. If you need to take more than one of them, the order doesn't matter. So you can take statistics before finite, or you can take business calculus before statistics, or vice versa, and it will not affect your performance in either course. The only exception to this rule is if you need to take pre-calculus, we strongly recommend that you take it as soon as possible after college algebra. Why? Well, very simply because it is the extension of college algebra, and all of those procedures and formulas will be needed in pre-calculus, and it helps if you still remember them. So we have our 5 courses. Let me tell you a little bit about the formats that are available. All 5 courses are offered as your standard 3-hour lecture format on campus. Many have more than one section, so you can choose your date and time that fits your schedule best. But 1313, 1314, 1330, and 2311 are also offered as online courses. And I want to tell you a little bit about how we do online courses as undergraduate courses in the math department. We do live online lectures in the math department. We do our online courses to match what you would get as a face-to-face course as much as possible. So the lecturer meets you in an online classroom that you log into the classroom from your computer with an internet connection. And the teacher teaches like they would in a regular classroom. They use a microphone so that you can hear them, and they share their screen so that you can see how they're working the problems. And so you get very similar to what you would get in the face to face course. We have weekly assignments and weekly deadlines, and lectures have online office hours weekly to help you with questions on your assignments. We do testing in our testing center on campus. So you have to make time a couple of times a semester to come and take a proctored exam. But if you live more than 100 miles away from the campus, you can arrange to take proctored testing at a testing center near you. So it is still possible to attend the course and do the assignments if you are a distance learner. The good news about the online class is that most of the sessions are offered in the evening so that it is accessible for those of you who work during the day. And even though we require you to come to the live lectures, we do offer an alternative assignment when you can't come to the lectures so that you can get the attendance points. But remember that these are online classes that are live and interactive and weekly courses, just like the regular courses. And this is not a course that is self paced that you can catch up with sometime later in the semester when you get around to it. It is a course that is daily and weekly required of the assignments. So, what are the expectations for each format? In both formats, we expect you to come to class, and we have a portion of our grade based on attendance. We expect you outside of class to take care of doing the quizzes and homeworks and tests. We expect you to come and take the proctored exams, and even in the face-to-face classes, many of the proctored exams are outside of class time in our testing center. And we expect you to spend about 3 to 6 hours a week outside of class learning material, doing the homework, and studying for the exams. Now, the online section expectations have an extra bullet point, and that is that when you take an online class and you log into the classroom from your computer at your house in your pajamas, for example, it's a little bit easier to forget to come to class than it is to show up for a 10 o'clock class on Tuesday, Thursday. So if you choose to take the online format, you need to have the discipline to show up on time and do the work and come to class and participate. Which is right for you? Well, that is your choice. The face to face is live and interactive with your instructor. You can interact with your fellow students, and you have the structure of being in the classroom at a specified time each week, and you can help remember to keep up with the assignments. The advantage of the online class is that you can attend class from logging in to the classroom on your computer with an internet connection from literally anywhere in the world. So you can be a student at the University of Houston online math class and live in anywhere, Japan or anywhere, um, Indonesia, Iran, Iraq, Europe, anywhere. You can take the online class as long as you have a good internet connection and you can arrange proctored exams through our distance education department. But the nice thing then is you don't have to commute, which is a definite advantage for some of us. And it is typically offered in the evening. So those of you who work during the day can attend the class every week. So what's right for you, you choose. But what I want to do is spend a couple of minutes just telling you a couple of hints, sort of insider information about how to be successful in one of our courses. Our classes are typically large, and we have possibly hundreds of students in one class, and this can be intimidating, but it doesn't really have to be. You make the point to look up your instructor's office hours and go talk to them in person during their office hours. You don't even need to have help to do this, and develop a little bit of a personal relationship with your instructor and talk to your fellow students and create a study group or just meet and talk about the class, and then you have a connection and we can help you learn. And those that we have a connection with, we a little bit keep up with and check on you in class and see if you're understanding things and really try to encourage you. So come and get to know your instructor, and that can help you if you are intimidated by a large class. The second tip is to manage your time. We have very firm deadlines, many hundreds of students, and so we need to keep track of our deadlines. And so we don't make individual extensions for a certain one person who has an issue. We allow to drop some of our grades and our homeworks and our attendance um, popper quizzes that we grade for attendance to give everybody a few excused absences, but you have to do most of your work on time and turned it in appropriately in the system. We do also have proctored exams in our testing center, and you have to show up on time to take your test, ready to take your test to do well. Our third tip is that you really need to ask if you need help. We have many resources available to U of H students who need help. We have a tutoring lab devoted totally to math classes. It's in Garrison Gym. It's available weekdays, Monday through Friday during the day, and we have office hours. The lecturers have office hours over there. We have tutors that will help you. Anybody taking a math class can come in, can raise their hand, and ask for help. The university also offers learning support services with free tutoring for our math classes. And if you don't want to go and get tutoring, you can find help in many video resources embedded in our materials and our textbook. And so while you're working on a quiz or a homework, you can go to the system and log in to your account and check out your textbook and click on the video link to a problem that looks very similar to the quiz problem that you're struggling with. So there's lots of ways to get help, and all you need to do is ask if you're not sure where to find something. My fourth and final tip here is simply to come to class and participate. We can't help you learn if you don't come to class and you don't ask for help. So that's just a little bit about math classes at the University of Houston after college algebra. I hope it's helpful. If you want some more information about undergraduate math classes, the math website is on the screen, www.math.uh.edu. Click on contacts and find a link to call somebody and ask for help, and we'd be happy to talk to you. The important thing is that we are excited that you're going to be one of our students, and we look forward to teaching you, and we really want you to succeed. So let us know how we can help you. Thank you, and go Cougs.